I mean, we were collecting money every day, and the money was just lying in the drawer. You need money in a hurry. Your boss is not in town. So what are you trying to do? I never gave it another thought. I just thought, well, just use it and I'll... They take the money first, then boss come back, I talk to him. Too much of arrogance and ignorance also of the fact that it would land me to a lot of trouble. We were living in SIT flats in Dorset Road, Farrer Park, you know. And in 1973, the government decided they wanted back the land. And when we balloted, we got 21st story. You know, so that's how I knew. That's Dad's dream.
Daddy, come here. The view is very good. Daddy, I can see there's so many people playing football.
Dad, I love this house. It's very nice.
Is it?
Yeah.
Darling, you love this house?
Yeah, the view very nice.
And anyway, Dad had always this thing with me that he never got to see the world, so he wanted me to see the world.
Satwan, I want you to study hard, okay?
Dad, if I study hard, what will I get, Dad?
Bicycle?
Oh.
There are two things you don't take from a father: the home and the bicycle. You can smash his car. Go ahead, smash it. You touch his bike, he'll go after you. The bicycle was our pride and joy, not the car. That bicycle bought all the rations for the house. That bicycle took him to work and back. He was a clerk. And that bicycle, you know, took him many, many places. No, I was a very, very sheltered child. Spoiled. No, they gave me whatever I wanted. I was really, really spoiled. The 80s, I would say, going to London was the norm. You know, let's go and get a law degree from London, this and that. So.
Hey, Dad! How are you? How this can happen, Dad?
My father lost his money in business, and that time was roughly around $7 to a pound. Although he was willing to sell away our flat at that time, but it was too much to ask from him that time. So I told him, I said, "Pa, forget it, no big deal." I could not allow him to sell away the house. So I came back in 87. I think the aspirations have faded with time, you know. Everybody has got ambitions when they're young and all that. No, 1999 actually. My father passed away. That was really the call. My mother wanted me to come back. I was a birthday party, you know. Everybody was mixing everything else, and you think that you're gung-ho and you think you're pretty smart. I'm alright. Like the Australians say, oh, should be right, mate. No worries. Put the key in. You forget, the car jerks. Boom. You get caught. Hit the wall. So that's how I lost my front teeth. I hit the steering wheel. What happened was I was injured, I was bleeding a lot. And the ambulance came, checked me out, and police came, breathalyzer. 1.98 is almost, he told me you could have died. It's very, very high. Stayed in Queenstown. I felt that I deserved it anyway. Just grateful that nobody else got injured. Already she couldn't sleep when I went to jail for 7 days when I was for drink driving. She didn't sleep for 7 days. Worried. I avoided her for 2 weeks until her temper went down. I got a security supervisor cert. I did that for a while, then I got this job. It was too easy coming in, and then I also got admitted to a polytechnic to further my studies and all that.
This is my friend Rowan.
Hi, Jenna.
I met her through a friend. My friend was actually dating her cousin, so she came along and so had a double date. So from there, sort of,
Hello, I'm Joanna.
Hi, Joanna.
moved on, and that's how we got married. Yeah, you see, once you come back, okay, you're married now, okay, you got your job going on, you got your course going on, you got these certificates coming here and everything else. And you think, oh yeah, I'm invincible. It happens. And that's what happened to me. I got a job as a property officer, and then again, that I was top of the world and everything else. We are managing agents, so we were taking care of a building for HDB, and our job was to take care of the building and also collect rental and all that from them, you see. say the florist, after her husband passed away and all that, So what she does is she pay us bit by bit. She said, never mind, now I give you. This much I made this week, I pay you first. So slowly she clears out the rent. And that's where the cash comes in. So like I said, end of the month, we may have, even though $100,000 at that time. We normally keep the money in our drawers. As far as banking is concerned, we do it once a week or maybe twice a month. It all depends on who can go to the bank. It's so easy access because the keys are with me, I can just access the drawer and access the cash. But then after my mother passed away and bang, like, hey, you need money in a hurry. And I knew there was money in the till. So I went back to work. And I took out whatever I had first, I think I took out first 5,000. First time when you took the money, you think like, you're doing a good thing because, like I said, I only took a small portion. And I was very, very confident I could repay it. Temptation is there, you see. Everywhere you go around the corner, be it whether alcohol, women, money, temptation is always there. Which happened to me. I went to disturb the ghost of temptation. So, after a while, you're too deep into it and you said, might as well. Let's go for the kill. Your boss is not in town. So what you try to do? You said, never mind, I'll roll this money. Again, the word roll. Let's take the money first, boss come back, I'll talk to him. 14 days, I think I took 20,000. Of course, I didn't use all the money for the funeral. I used it for kind of like all the expenses here and there as well. And also to clear up on my other debts and all that. And also went on a drinking spree for a while because the loss of my mother was a bit too great.
Yes?
You are under arrest. You are under arrest.
It was like I told you, it was already eating into my conscience. I couldn't sleep, and I just had to come clean. I wanted it to go away because it was not funny having hallucinations at night that some of the police is here, this and that, and you can't even sleep well. Every corner you go through, if there's a police roadblock or spot check, am I wanted, am I this, am I that? So it's not a very good feeling to live with.
Don't have anything better to do than this?
Excuse me?
I was quarreling with my wife more often than not. And getting a bit snappy with a lot of people and all that. And it came to a time I said, let's just face the music and bear the consequences.
Sawan, why do you want to do that?
I finally confessed to the company, I think when they were going to do an audit and all that, so and I've taken the money. He really did not know what to tell me. He just looked at me. He said, "What a stupid thing you did." You know. He said, "If you wanted the money, you could have asked. We could have helped you." I said, "But to do this," he said, "I'm very disappointed in you." He said, "No point getting angry if you shouting at you. No use." I mean, I don't blame them for making a police report against me. I think I deserved it because I was getting a bit arrogant and complacent. So it's pure stupidity of me also to have used that money. In actual fact, I did not need that. It was strange, and it was really an eye-opener. What am I doing here? What have I done? And then you tend to self-reflect. You have to come to terms with what you did. If you don't forgive yourself, nobody will forgive you. Sometimes she was angry. She didn't want to talk about it. She said, "I don't want to know." She said, "I know now. I understand where you got the money to drink every night." She said, "I don't know." And she said, like, but she was there.
I'm bringing some books for you. You can read it on your pastime.
Thanks, Joanna.
She comes and sees me every time in prison, twice a month, which are allowed visits. She's there. She never failed.
How are you?
I'm good.
Only once I didn't see her when she was admitted to hospital, and that was I found out that she actually was not eating, thinking of my problem, and she got depressed. I think I do owe her a debt of gratitude. The fact that she didn't make noise made it worse because it made me feel even more guilty. But I told her, I said, "You're free to go. It's my fault. I don't want you to be in this predicament." She said, "He'll marry you, just to leave you." So she came, I was really frustrated, Just I gave my car in good faith, and this is what I get. If I was driving it, I've got to pay the fine. It's something I did not do. I served 2 months for nothing. I could be out spending time with my wife. I'm paying $1,000 a day in prison. 60 days extra. $1,000 a day. So I became the high-class prisoner. Toughest bit. When you see your cellmate one by one getting out or getting released and you're watching, it went my day.
You don't know how much I suffered, Sawan.
I was wondering, how can I get in? All I want to do is go home, have this shower, have a nice shave properly again, That was it. I went round to the hardware shop and all that.
Yeah, this is the lock.
Luckily, he had a blowtorch. She had a thick lock. So I went in, I saw the note there. Welcome home. Hope the lock was not too thick. I mean, that's a way of being angry. The only time I'm on the phone is when I call her in the Philippines. I say, "Why do you do that?"
Joanna, why you change the lock?
You don't know how much I suffered, Sawan.
She said, "To teach you a lesson, so you will not forget me." So I'm trying to tell you something. Don't break that lock to get inside if you do not need to go inside. I came on 25th, she left on 24th. She asked me what I wanted. She said, I want a bit of mutton and a bit of veggies and all that. Then she said, hey, there's food in the fridge. The first week, you don't talk to anybody, you don't call anybody. The phone was not turned off for 1 week. I just sat at home. It takes a bit of a while, but I didn't have time to consider those feelings because my main focus was what job can I get to put food on the table and pay the bills which are lying on the table. It's good because it keeps me on my toes. I got to worry about what I do and what I don't do and all that. Can't question better relationship. There were less fights. I don't quarrel with her that much anymore. I only enjoyed her for how many months? July, August, September, October. And her mother was very, very sick, ill, taken, was having a stroke and all that. So I sent her back. "17th of December 2010, I received a phone call from my father-in-law to say that my wife had expired. I just finished my exam, my final. That was it. So I say, you get lumbered with a lot of things, you go to jail, come back, you lose your wife. Always look into yourself and accept yourself, because if you don't accept yourself, then nobody can accept you. Always remember, life goes on.